Hi everyone, welcome back to the PMP Practice Questions. 5 questions to start your day as you prepare for the PMP exam. A great way to just sort of stay up to speed, make sure you're on the right track. And we're going to work through these questions together, so let's get into it. First question, let's have a look. One or more deliverables are produced at the end of a project phase. Multiple phases make up a project lifecycle. What is the completion of a project phase also called? Okay, we've got kill points, task points, feature items, release items. Task points, no. Feature items, I mean, no. It could be features, but not feature items. The answer is weird. Release items, again, it could be releases, but not release items. Kill points are the end of a phase, so let's work with kill points for now. Let's have a look. Answer A. Kill points is the stage gate or phase review. At the end of the review, the progress of the project is evaluated and a decision is made to continue or cancel it. So it's called a kill point. That's what we're after. That's a very good one to start with. Let's look at question 2. So we've got every project has essential milestones and business goals to meet. A project is divided into parts called tasks. Maybe work breakdown structure. Not in this context. Phases, yes, as we just saw, potentially phases, and releases. I mean, releases, maybe. And you'll find this in the PMP exam as well. Sometimes you get questions where multiple answers could be correct. So you've just got to work with the one that suits the theme of the question the most correctly, or suits the book currently, the most correctly. So releases, phases is probably the best one for me here. It is divided into tasks, but that's not the parts of a project. Releases, it is, for Agile especially, might be divided into releases with release planning and that sort of thing. But the phases and phase gates, let's go with that for now. Okay, answer C. Multiple project phases form the overall project life cycle. Okay, so we've got initiating, planning, executing, controlling, and closing. There are phases. That's probably what we're looking at here, and that's a good thing to know. Let's look at question 3. Okay, you're a project manager responsible for delivering a new mobile phone app. You're working on the project part-time. You must ask the functional manager for each of your decisions. What type of organizational structure are you working in? So part-time, we have low authority here, and you must ask the functional manager for each of your decisions. So it's either a functional organizational matrix or a weak, probably balanced, you'd have equal authority with the functional manager or any other manager. And strong, you'd have almost complete authority. So for me, it's not project management office, not balanced, not strong. It's probably going to be a weak matrix for an organizational structure for this one, and it's answer A. Fantastic. In a weak matrix organization, the project manager has little direct authority, works more as a project coordinator, and is often part-time and assigned to other tasks as well. So that works well. Question 4, we're getting through them. You're working on a global project in another country where it's customary to honor the project manager of a successful project with gifts. This is going to be a soft skills one, I can tell. The company you're working for has a policy to never accept gifts. Okay, so I see a conflict here, as it may be a conflict of interest. Okay, so they want to give us a gift, but we're not allowed to accept gifts. So what are we going to do? What should you do in this circumstance? Accept the gift from the customer? It would be rude not to. Well, that's one option. Tell the customer you don't accept gifts. That's also an option. So let's work with the direct and collaborative approach again. So let's sort of default to that. But also the company takes precedence over the country politics, but we do have to be aware of both. Okay, so we have to be aware of the social customs in another country, but ultimately it's our company's rules and regulations that govern us as a project manager. Discuss the situation with your manager and agree what to do. This sounds promising. You must be aware of social customs in other countries, but your company's rules take precedence. I mean, there you go. That's exactly what we were saying. Accept the gift from the customer and give it to somebody else. Definitely not that one, okay? So and this is that soft skills as a project manager that you have to have and have to be aware of and have to continually build throughout your career. Let's go with answer C for now. Answer C. Although you must be aware of customs and social needs in other countries, your company policy takes precedence over other rules when you're working abroad. At most, you should check with your manager and decide on the action to take. It's probably the safest action here, and that's a good, quite a tricky question actually. So I'm glad we got through that one. Let's look at question 5. A risk is an undetermined event or condition that can have a positive or negative effect. So we've got opportunities or threats upon your project objectives when they occur. During which part of your project is the risk of project failure the highest? Okay, this is very easy. So it goes from the start of your project to the end of your project. Definitely the highest at the beginning, highest risk and highest potential. And for that, it's the lowest cost actually for scope changes, which you might see as well. But for risk, the risk is highest of failure at the very beginning because anything could happen over your project journey. So beginning, when initiating your project, that sounds promising. Middle, probably not. End, middle, no. We can immediately get rid of those. Let's go with letter A. And the answer is A. The risk of project failure is at its highest at the beginning of a project and decreases as items are complete or delivered. So once we've completed things, obviously the risk is going to be lower because they're already complete and delivered. And that's question 5. How did you guys go? I hope you enjoyed this. Good luck with your practice. Good luck with your PMP exam. I completely believe in you and I know you can do it. Keep practicing and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.